The Simpsons, a seemingly innocuous animated sitcom, has developed an uncanny knack for prophesying real-world events. It's a statement that tends to catch one off guard, doesn't it? Yet, time and again, this quirky yellow-skinned family from the fictional town of Springfield has proven to be a reliable crystal ball foretelling events that no one could have predicted. For over 30 years, The Simpsons have graced our television screens, providing us with laughter, tears, and, surprisingly, a glimpse into the future. From calling the Trump presidency to predicting the outbreak of a global pandemic, the show's track record is nothing short of astonishing. But how does a cartoon known for its satire and slapstick humor end up predicting real-world events with such precision? Is it mere coincidence, or is there a method to the madness? Some might argue it's the law of large numbers at play. After all, with over 700 episodes under its belt, the show has had plenty of opportunities to make wild guesses about the future. Yet, there's something eerie about the accuracy of these predictions, something that makes you wonder if the writers of the show are privy to a secret time machine. The world of The Simpsons, it seems, is more than just a mirror of our society. It's a looking glass into our future, a prophetic oracle that somehow manages to get it right time and again. So what does The Simpsons' crystal ball hold for us in the upcoming years? What unprecedented events lie in wait for us in the not-so-distant future? It's a question that's both exciting and terrifying, a question that we're going to explore together. Let's dive into the annals of Simpsons history and explore their eerily accurate predictions. As we venture back to the 90s, we find The Simpsons' crystal ball already in full swing. This period was rife with predictions that seemed outlandish at the time, yet eerily accurate in hindsight. Take, for instance, the infamous tiger attack on Siegfried and Roy. This tragic incident was eerily foretold in a 1993 episode titled Springfield, where the duo's animated counterparts, Gunther and Ernst, were mauled by their white tiger during their casino performance. Fast forward to 2003, and the real-life Siegfried and Roy faced a similar fate, an uncanny parallel that left fans and skeptics alike baffled. And then there was the prediction about Disney taking over Fox. In a 1998 episode, When You Dish Upon a Star, the show featured a sign in front of the 20th Century Fox studio lot, reading, "A division of Walt Disney Company." It seemed like pure jest at the time, but fast forward to December 2017, and the Walt Disney Company announced its acquisition of 21st Century Fox, making this seemingly far-fetched prediction a reality. But these are just the tip of the iceberg. The Simpsons have delved into politics, technology, and even the world of sports, predicting events with a startling accuracy that makes you wonder if there's a hidden oracle in the writing room. From foreseeing the rise of smartwatches to the US winning the Olympic curling gold, the show's knack for predictions is both entertaining and unnerving. As we move forward, the predictions only become more intriguing and accurate. The Simpsons' future gazing didn't stop in the 90s. In fact, it seems to have only intensified, leaving us to question just how many of the show's fictional scenarios will become our reality. But that's a tale for another scene. As we ushered in the new millennium, The Simpsons' predictive prowess did not wane. The dawn of the 2000s only served to further showcase the uncanny ability of this animated family from Springfield. Consider, for instance, the 2000 episode Bart to the Future. 16 years before it became reality, this episode predicted the presidency of none other than Donald Trump. Yes, you heard that right. The Simpsons foresaw the future leader of the free world, complete with his iconic hairdo and controversial policies. Not impressed yet? Then let us take you a little further into the decade. In the 2007 episode Marge vs. Singles, Seniors, Childless Couples and Teens and Gays, we see Springfield's most famous son, Bart Simpson, communicating with his friend through a watch. What might seem like a simple throwaway gag was in fact a nod towards a technology that would revolutionize the way we stay connected. 7 years later, in 2014, the world was introduced to the concept of smartwatches. These wristbound devices, just like the one Bart used, allowed users to make calls, send messages, and even browse the internet. It's almost as if the creators of The Simpsons had a crystal ball, or perhaps a time machine. But that's not all. Over the years, they've also managed to predict the financial crisis of 2008, the FIFA corruption scandal, and even the discovery of the Higgs boson particle. The Simpsons' track record of predicting future events is not just impressive, it's downright mind-boggling. But as you'll see, this is only the tip of the iceberg. As we approach the present day, The Simpsons' foresight becomes even more astonishing. As we step into the realm of the future, The Simpsons has already laid out a roadmap for us. Yes, we're talking about the 2020s, a decade where the lines between reality and fiction are blurred. A time when our favourite yellow family from Springfield has some intriguing predictions that might just hold our future. Take, for example, the concept of virtual reality food. A notion so outlandish, yet so tantalizing, that we can't help but wonder. The Simpsons predicted this technological marvel back in the 90s, and as we stand in the third decade of the 21st century, we're seeing the early stages of its development. Who knows? Before the 2020s are over, we might be feasting on pixelated donuts and sipping binary code coffee. A concept that sounds bizarre today, but who would have thought we'd be living in a world of self-driving cars and talking refrigerators? Next on the list is the rise of cryptocurrency, an area where The Simpsons have been eerily accurate. Back in an episode from the early 2010s, the show predicted the emergence of a digital currency. Fast forward to the present day, and we're living in a world where Bitcoin, Ethereum and their ilk are household names. Could The Simpsons have foreseen the financial revolution brought about by blockchain technology? It's a thought-provoking question, one that underscores the uncanny predictive power of this animated series. And there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the 2020s as seen through the eyes of The Simpsons. A world of virtual reality, food and cryptocurrency dominance. A world that, while it may seem far-fetched, is slowly but surely becoming our reality. But what about the year 2028? What does The Simpsons foresee for us? As we look towards the year 2028, The Simpsons has offered us a tantalizing glimpse into what may lie ahead. Strap in, folks, as we delve into the depths of this iconic show's crystal ball. The Simpsons, ever the soothsayer, has an episode that piques our interest. It's a world where hover cars are the norm and virtual reality has replaced our mundane daily activities. It's a world that seems far-fetched, yet eerily possible. In this episode, our beloved characters navigate their lives in a world that's highly automated and interconnected. Picture this: a Springfield where robots handle everything from garbage disposal to law enforcement. It's a world where technology has seeped into every facet of life, making everything more efficient, yet also more impersonal. Even education has a futuristic twist. In this predicted future, traditional schools have been replaced by virtual classrooms, where students learn from robots instead of human teachers. It's an interesting concept and one that isn't too far from reality, with the rise of online learning and AI technology. The show also hints at a society obsessed with fitness and health, with characters sporting wearable tech that tracks every movement and calorie. There's even a scene where Moe's Tavern has been replaced by a juice bar, a nod to the growing health-conscious culture. But it's not all rosy in this future Springfield. The episode also highlights the potential pitfalls of such a technologically dependent society. From privacy concerns to the loss of human connection, The Simpsons subtly warns us of a future that might be too connected for comfort. As we've seen, The Simpsons doesn't shy away from painting a vivid picture of the future, both its possibilities and its potential pitfalls. It's a testament to the show's enduring relevance and its uncanny ability to predict the future. Only time will tell if The Simpsons' prediction for 2028 will come true, but if history is any indication, we may be in for a surprise.